Hey guys, it's Red Nomster, and today I don't have that much time, sadly, but with the lack of time that I do have, I have decided to show you guys how to make a phantom generator. Now, for those of you who don't know what a phantom generator is, it's something that I just made up. Basically, it's a ghost block generator for players, and it's been done a couple times, mostly unintentionally in a sense, never really used any practical uses. There is a channel, I don't remember the name off the hand, and I'm sure you might know why once you see it, but I am subscribed to him, and I have been for like a year. But he made a video a while ago where it's kind of similar, but he used it to make flying boats. I'm basically using it to phase through walls and to alter the world without being detected by AI and basically server-side stuff. You won't be able to take damage by players and things like that, or lava or anything. So it's pretty interesting, and it has some practical uses, and it's survival friendly. Alright, now you may have guessed that we're probably going to be raiding a dungeon, and, well, you have guessed correctly. That's what we're going to be doing in this. Essentially, we'll be phasing through the wall using the phantom generator by generating us into a ghosted form, and we'll be taking the chests and stuff like that. Meanwhile, not being hit by the enemies because they will not see us, considering server side, we're not in this room whatsoever. But client side, we'll be able to raid the chests, and it will all stay there, even if we log out and log back in, which is the magic behind this. Now, if you've seen my Levitating Puzzle Paths video, which I'll link on the screen if you haven't, you already know how to build this entire device. Essentially, it's a little water stream with 3 fences on either side going into a block like this. That's all it is. You place one water bucket right there, and you're done. So once you do that, you place a boat right here, and it will break because I placed it wrong. You place a boat right there, and it will break. Goodness Lord! Give me a second. Alright, I figured the problem. I was placing in the wrong spot. Essentially, you place it on the first, basically on the source block of water. So you place it right here, and it will slowly float in. Now, you'll notice that it goes in the wall a little bit, then comes back out. It'll do that 3 times, and then on the 3rd time, right now, we'll click on it, and we'll be inside this block. Now, if I go into game mode 0, you'll see that I'm not even taking damage. And the reason being is because client side, we're in a block, but server side, we're still in that water stream. But if you hold down W, we should be able to swim right out of this block, essentially, with the boat. And we'll not be hit by any of the enemies, as you can see. And we'll be able to raid the chests. As simply as that. Now, you may have noticed I'm back here, but that's not because I opened the chest. It's because, oddly enough, the server and the client reconnect with each other just about 17 seconds after you enter the boat, which my watch is going off. Hello. Oh, an alarm for 4 o'clock. That means I gotta go soon. Dear Lord! But I'll do it again real quick and show you guys. Well, first of all, I'll show you that I did come in here and I did take the stuff from the chest, as you can see. And if I log back out and log back in, simply enough, the stuff is still gone. I still have the stuff in my inventory. Now, it's not really used as any type of duplication glitch because all the stuff is still in all the same spots that I left it in. But it does mean you can raid dungeons or raid people's houses or look inside of stuff and they won't be able to hurt you. Even lava walls shouldn't be able to hurt you and stuff like that. But as example, I'll do it again. Goes in once, goes in twice, and then on the 3rd time, you right-click once it turns black, and then you just hold down W, and you'll slowly move through the cobblestone block, because that's how boats work on land. You can just move around like this. And, of course, chest is empty, you could put stuff in it, you know, keep the saddle, in case I want to ride around. And if you want to leave early, just hit the shift key, and you'll appear back in the water. You'll be a little bit glitched out, because you'll be on where the boat was ghosted at, but... like as in the boat's still here, but if I try to right click it, it's not there. This is the only thing that changes, because the boat is still ghosted there and it will never come back unless if I hit save and quit the title and come back in, or if I unrender the chunk and come back in. So it's kind of funky, and now we have Levitating Puzzle Paths, of course, where we can go ahead and jump on this. I missed. Let me try it. I got it. Whoop, whoop. Beautiful. I messed up. Anyways, but yeah, that's all I really have for this video. It's got many uses. I think it could be kind of groundbreaking and also game-breaking in a sense where you can essentially go inside of a bedrock wall now, or through a 1 wide bedrock wall. And it can only be 1 wide because if a boat is inside of a block, it can move around, which is the case in here, but it cannot go through blocks. So if there's like a block right here, boom, hard cut. Okay, example failed. I'm going to show basically a 2-dimensional description. So we have this boat here, and it'll be floating in there, but it's going to be without the player, so it won't really be a good example. But essentially, if the player was inside of that boat, halfway through the block, he can be able to move around inside of it because he's already intersected with the block. He won't take damage and stuff because not only is it an opaque block, he would take damage, but server side, he's still right here where the boat is detecting server side. That's why it keeps teleporting back there. But you will not be able to move through this block if you get inside the boat, because that boat is in the way. You cannot ride that boat, even though it's like a ghosted boat. You cannot ride that boat through another block that exists, because that's just not how ghosts work. You can't teleport through stuff. This ghosted boat does, I suppose, but a ghosted player does not. So hopefully this will start teleporting again. Maybe? No? No? Here. I'll try to show you. It won't be a really good explanation, considering once we go inside, we'll just be stuck here and won't be able to move. As you can see, we're just stuck. So that's that. And I guess log out and log back in, maybe? Does that do something? There we go. Now we're in a boat again. So this is kind of a okay way to show it, but yeah. One wide walls. You can go through any block in the game. Bedrock, doesn't matter. Not sure what that could be useful for. I'm sure there are some servers that don't allow you to break certain blocks, but you can still fly through them now and maybe raid people's places. I don't know. That might be fun. But that's essentially what I've got for you, this little example as a concept. I hope you guys like it. And if you do, leave a like, of course. And if you're new here, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.